if you want to kill this, then kill it.
Can we not simply have a session where residents can come and look at a few boards that show the major changes? And let's be honest, the major proposed changes are in the town center.
The difficulty with only picking and choosing certain parts of the OCP changes would not do justice to the complete process.
Could staff make that at some point within the next few weeks?
We don't have the capacity to work to prepare this document at this time. We have a number of files that have been sitting and waiting to be brought forward to council for review, and we do need to turn our attention to that. So without consultant support, we wouldn't be able to do that.
I see that under Attachment I, Urban Systems, they said they're going to do a 2-page summary on each of the 7 OCP themes. Now, you've presented to council, last council, a 7-page summary. So I am assuming you guys are thinking public can read an extra 5 pages for summary. I looked up the community charter, and it says, council has a duty to ensure that the public communication are factual and represent the full scope of changes. So I can't see us doing a 2-page summary.
What about realistically rehashing some of the slides we had, the panels we had, perhaps not with handwritten graphics on it, but actual heights?
We don't have capacity to do this right now.
We're a small city, and we only have so many resources with our staff. We've gone above and beyond what we have to do for public consultation. And now to open it all up again and say, we want to do this. If you want to kill this, then kill it. I'm just trying to figure out the people that want to have more consultation on this council, what is your end result? Because if the end result is, no, we don't even want to do this, then let's just do it now and be done with it. Because I think we're wasting everybody's time and everybody's money.
Through the chair, I'll move 1, 2, 3.
The only one thing in the OCP the community 90% care about is the height. Can we just take a look at the heights, go back to the community and just say, all right, here are the final heights in the various zones. You all good with that? Whether they're good with it or not, we're going to go ahead with it. Let's face it.
So it's simply about public, this is what we're looking at, these are the final heights.
The discussion about only heights is taking things out of context. As a professional, as my colleague here would also agree, we need to look at the city as a whole, not just only in heights. The proposed OCP not only talk about heights, but also other themes that are also important for the community.
All those in favor? Opposed? Councillor Manning opposed, and Councillor Baines?
I'll be,
Make a decision,
I will make a decision,
please.
you know. I'll give me a moment. It's a big decision.
Certainly. You don't need to look at other councillors.
Well, when they're sighing and making loud noises. Well, in that case, I'll oppose it.
Okay. So I've got Councillor Baines, Councillor Manning, and Councillor Trevelyan opposed. Oh, Councillor Chesney too.
I'm sorry, Your Worship, we need direction.
Any one of you 4 would like to give the staff direction?
Is it possible then, if a 1 to 2 page document is hard to create at this point with staffing levels and the workload, to go ahead with just an open house where people can ask questions? Again,
we don't have staff resources, so I have to either drop things that we're doing or ask a quote to be able to do it through resources. If council wishes to do that, I'll ask for a quote and report back on next council meeting.
I mean, that's where I know as we voted on that, I was on the fence, but, you know, because the sound effects and all that, and hostility and the rancorous attitudes, but I mean, I think we got to make a decision. We have to do something. So.
Would you like to revisit the vote then? Because it's going to be your vote that breaks it.
Yeah, well, I've talked to.
Because there's 4 against.
Well, let's hear from my fellow 3 councillors.
Okay. Councillor Chesney, would you like to weigh in on this?
Well, I think what Councillor Baines has requested to me, I just don't, I'm having a hard time, and perhaps Mr. Ferrero can explain to me why this would be such an arduous thing to produce for an open house.
Thank you, Your Worship. Through you to Councillor Chesney. I think we explained that very clearly on the presentation on the screen. Again, to summarize it, we don't have the internal resources to provide this in a way that we feel is going to be interpreted by the community correctly.
I'd like to hear from all 4 councillors on this because I just think that you should speak up about why.
If creating a document is going to be difficult, I say at least give the open house where people can ask questions.
Is the dollar value of the applications that the planning department has yet to review greater than the $46,000 that would cost urban systems?
We have currently got 71 planning applications that are in various stages of review. The amount of staff time that is dedicated, I wouldn't be able to speak to a dollar value associated with that.
71 applications, I'm sure it's greater than $46,000.
Yes, likely it is, yes.
Well, then $46,000 may not be bad money spent.
Okay. Thank you. No cell phones.
I'll just put a motion forward. We have 10 grand for the open house. What's my motion?
Through the chair, so let me hear this right. We're doing one open house that's gonna cost us $10,000 when we did 7 months of consultation with multiple open houses and Talk White Rock. I'm gonna ignore all of that and just take the feedback from one open house. Is that what I'm hearing?
So, no, that's not what you're hearing. What you're hearing is we've had months of, what do you think? What are your ideas? This is done. This is the heights, these are the density, these are the zones. What do you think?
Through the chair, this is where I think is the problem I see. As I said, the community charter says that we have to communicate with all the facts. If you're saying, and I'm hearing this from multiple councilors, where it's just, you're gonna focus on the density and the heights, that's not what the OCP amendment is about. There are multiple things that went into it, 7 different things, okay? So when you just take the heights and you say to people, hey, the height's gonna be 22, what are they gonna say? No. They don't take the context of anything else, and that's misleading, and that's against the community charter.
Through yourself to Councillor Trevelyan, I'll ask if you would consider a friendly amendment instead of 10,000 that we make it 30.
I appreciate that, but I just can't go. That's just too much for a couple of forums to do. I appreciate it, though.
It's been moved in second for the $10,000 for the open house. I'm going to call a question. All those in favor? Opposed? Councillor Lawrence, Mayor Knight, Councillor Cheung opposed. So motion carries.